Hello and welcome. Today I would like to talk a little bit about why we are here. A lot of people ask themselves the question, why are we here? What are we here to do? What is our purpose to be here? So I thought I'd elaborate a little bit on this from my own personal perspective. So we are energy, consciousness, that is our essence, in a physical body, in a human body. And some people say we are here to learn. I wouldn't quite phrase it that much, because when we are energy consciousness without the human body, our soul, our spirit, whatever you would like to call it, when we're just energy consciousness, we are aware of all that is and all that is not, because we are always, even in a physical body, connected to God, Creator, Source, the universe, whatever you would like to refer to. And when we're in the physical body, we're not always aware of that connection. So we do not always have all that information. But when we are not within the physical body, in physical reality, when we are just energy consciousness, our soul spirit, then we are aware of that connection, and we have all the information of all that is and of all that is not. So there really isn't anything to learn, I would say. But what we don't have is experience. When we are energy consciousness, we want to experience the things that we know about. And I hope that makes sense, because we have all this knowledge as energy consciousness, and we do not always have the physical experience for it. For all the knowledge that we have, we lack experience in one way or another. And so from my perspective, and from what I have learned, the information as I comprehend it, energy consciousness chooses to come into physical reality, into a physical body, to experience what it is like, to experience all the things we cannot experience when we are not physical, all the things that are possible in this reality that we're in right now. For instance, duality, good, bad, light, dark, pain, no pain, love, hate. We cannot experience that outside the physical body, outside this reality. Our consciousness energy wants to feel what that is like. And this is the main reason, to my understanding, why we choose to come into physical, choose a body, come into the body to make certain experiences, to have certain experiences that we can then process and integrate, and not only have the knowledge of, but have the experience for. And I hope that makes sense the way I explain this. So we are, in essence, all energy, consciousness, inhabiting a physical body. And if you look at the big, highest picture, we are all one energy, one consciousness that has decided to come into the physical and have different experiences, get different perspectives, if you so want. So that's how we are the same consciousness, but an individual expression of that consciousness with individual experiences while we're here in the physical. Now we're still connected, and everybody, every soul, spirit, energy has that connection to all that is. But not every physical body remembers that connection. Animals usually have a much stronger connection than we humans do, because they do not have all these learned patterns, behaviors, beliefs, ideas that we're being taught from the moment that we're born. Animals don't have that, so they have a much stronger memory and connection to the all that is consciousness, the universal consciousness. Okay? But we humans have that connection always. We just may not remember it. Some of us may remember more than others. Some of us may have chosen not to remember in order to have certain experiences here in this physical reality. Because if you think about it, if you came here into a physical body and you knew everything already, just to keep it simple, what would be the point of being here? Because you would think to yourself, well, I know this is going to happen and this is going to happen, and if I do this, then this is going to happen, so what's the point in even doing? Now, the main reason we're here is to make experiences and to be. Literally to be. Not to do, but to be in the physical body and to experience what it's like to be physical. That's to my comprehension. So, as we are all one universal consciousness with having our own expression of that consciousness, we are each our own expression, our individual expression of that one consciousness. We are making different experiences as this individual expression, and to some extent it will feel like we are independent individuals and not connected. Now we all hold our own individual coding, because each physical body has their own coding and DNA, and we all hold our own energy, frequency that we bring into this physical reality. And with this energy, frequency that we're holding, that is unique to each one of us, in combination with the physical body, we bring this energy into this reality. And that alone is a purpose for us to be here, because each one of us is unique in their physical makeup, in their energetic makeup, in the frequency that we hold, the frequency potential that we're holding. And that frequency, energy, we bring into this physical reality, and it affects our energy, our frequency that we're holding, affects this physical, our physical reality. How we create the reality that we live in. So each one of us, if you look at the individual, holds their own frequency and energy, and that comes through our energetic field, our aura, and also through our voice, through our thoughts, through our emotions, which belongs to the body, But the combination of energy consciousness and the body creates this reality, the reality that we live in. So our energy frequency directly affects what and how we are creating our reality. So our physical body, this body, is like a conductor. That's how our energy goes in, and it also comes out and it spreads out. Now, the amount of energy or the frequency that this body can hold is dependent on the body. Just like a conductor, certain conductors can hold more energy or channel through more energy. Like certain metals, energy will flow more through, and other metals will block the energy. It's the same with our physical body. So the more dense the material, if you go by metal, the more dense the material, the less energy is flowing through. Okay? Now the same goes for our physical body, if you so want. The denser the body, the material, the body, the denser the body, the less high the frequency that can come into the body. So the lower energies, the denser the body. Or the denser the body, the lower the energies, the lower the frequency that can come in. So if you want to be able to have a lot of information coming through with your energy, your body, the physical body, now your soul spirit, holds all the energy, all the frequency, but while you're in the body, that consciousness within the body can only hold the frequency or amount of information as the body can hold. I hope that makes sense. So that's why a lot of us do not remember their connection or where they come from or who they are in essence, because of the density of the physical body. And the more we clear the physical body, the density, the higher the frequency the body can hold, the more information can come through the frequency energy into the body, and the more we can remember, and the more we can spread out higher frequency energy from our physical body. And I hope that makes sense the way I explain it. So the denser the physical body, the less frequency it can hold, or the lower the frequency that the body can hold. And the less dense the body, the higher the frequency this physical body can hold. So to come back to the beginning of this reflection and the question, why are we here? What is our purpose? The main purpose for us to be here is to be in the physical, because that is something that energy consciousness cannot experience, because energy consciousness has such a high frequency, such a high energy, such a high frequency, that there is no more physical matter. Okay? The physical matter is density, and the lower the density, the more physical the matter, the more dense the matter, and the less frequency or the lower frequency it holds. So we are here to experience, to be physical, to be in a physical body, in a physical reality, so that we can use the knowledge that we have through our connection to all that is, has all the knowledge there is. All possibilities are out there. All options, all possibilities, endless possibilities, realities are out there. We have all the knowledge. Our consciousness energy holds all the knowledge for that. And we come here to make the physical experience of the knowledge we hold, of the endless possibilities that there are. That's why there are so many individuals of us, because every individual, perceived individual, has a different physical experience, has a different physical life, has a different physical makeup that enables for a different physical experience. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to keep this a little bit on the shorter side. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it down below. And if you are interested in more insights and reflections, you're welcome. I will list my reflections down below. And if you would like to participate in discussions and more personal insights and reflections, you're welcome to join my community on Patreon, where we can go into much more detail about all of that. I hope this helps and answers some of your questions. Thank you for being present. I see you, I appreciate you, I honor you. Much love and blessings.